Alrighty, this is class notes for section 9.1, add and subtract polynomials. To find the sum of two polynomials, you want to combine like terms. Like terms are terms that have the exact same variable. So, for example, x squared is a like term to 3x squared. So we can add 3x squared from our first polynomial and x squared from our second polynomial. 4x and 2x squared are like terms since they both have an x as their variable. So we can add 4x and 2x. And last we have just 5 and 2, which are both just numbers, so we can combine those together. So we can combine each of our like terms. Again, we combine our terms with x squared, so we have 3x squared plus 1x squared gives us a total of 4x squared. We have 4x squared and 2x squared, which gives us a total of 4x and 2x gives us a total of 6x. And plus 5 and plus 2 gives a total of plus 7. Looking at B, we want to look at our terms that have x squared first. So we have 1x squared here and 3x squared here. We have a 4x, and in our second polynomial, we don't have any terms with just an x, so all we have is 4x here. And then our numbers are plus 3 and plus 5. So now that we've rewritten it with like terms together, we can combine those like terms. X squared plus 3x squared gives us 4x squared. We only have one term with an x here, so if we stay the same, so we have 4x. And we have 3 plus 5 gives us plus 8. Looking at C, we look first at our first term has 3x cubed. We don't have any other terms with an x cubed in them, so let's look for terms with an x squared. Our only term with an x squared is here in the second polynomial, so we have minus 2x squared. We look now at our terms that have only an x in them. We have minus 2x here, and then plus 4x. And last, we can just look at our numbers. We have a plus 3 here and a minus 7. So now that we've rewritten it, we want to combine the terms that are alike. We only have one term with x cubed, so that stays 3x cubed. We only have one term with x squared, so that stays minus 2x squared. We have minus 2x and plus 4x, which combined together gives us a positive 2x, because minus 2 plus 4 gives us plus 2. And 3 minus 7 gives us minus 4. When we subtract or find the difference of polynomials, again we want to look at all of our like terms. So here we have 3x squared, and in our second polynomial we have x squared, but we're subtracting this, so this becomes a minus x squared. Next we have plus 4x, and over here we have plus 2x, but we're subtracting, so it becomes a minus 2x. And last we have a plus 5, and here we have a plus 2, but again we are subtracting, so this becomes a minus 2. So when we combine our like terms, we have 3x squared minus x squared. Sorry, I forgot the square there. 3x squared minus x squared gives us 2x squared. We have 4x minus 2x gives us plus 2x. And 5 minus 2 gives us plus 3. Looking at B, let's look first at our terms that have x squares in it. We have 3x squared, and we have 2x squared here, but again we're subtracting, so this is minus 2x squared. In our first polynomial we have plus 2x. In our second we have a plus x, but again we are subtracting, so this becomes a minus x. And in our first polynomial we have a plus 4. In our second we do not have any numbers, so we now can combine our like terms. 3x squared minus 2x gives us 1x squared, or just x squared. 2x minus x gives us plus 1x, plus x, and minus 4 stays the same. Last example. Here we have 3x cubed. We don't have any terms in our second polynomial with x cubed, so that is all. We only have one term here that has an x squared in it, but again this is subtracting, so this becomes minus 2x squared. Let's look for our terms with just x. Here we have minus 4x, and here we have minus 4x, but we are subtracting, so when you have minus a negative number, remember it becomes plus a positive, so you're going to add 4x here. Last, we look at just our numbers. We have plus 1, and we have minus a positive 3, so it becomes minus 3. Now we simplify by combining like terms. We only have one term, 3x cubed with a cubed in it. We have one term with squared, so we have minus 2x squared, minus 4x, and plus 4x. Simplify to 0x, which is just the same as 0, so these just cancel each other out. And plus 1 minus 3 gives us minus 2 as our final answer.